Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for the processional?
Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, today is a graduation, a passage, a completion, an inauguration. Today we also pray for our tomorrow, as graduation opens another door to another time. As you've led us in the past, lead us now into the future. Give us a focus, give us a calling from you, a calling to understand our purpose, and give us the courage to respond and step towards that purpose. In the words of your servant Timothy, we know that all Scripture is breathed out by God for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness, that the person of God may be competent and equipped to do every good work. We have been equipped with knowledge to perform good works. So, let it be in your glory, and let this graduation be a blessing to us all, and may this blessing follow us into our future. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. There we go.
Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to Mulberry High School's 2017 commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to take a few moments to introduce our special guest. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Tonight, we are happy to have with us Superintendent of Polk County Schools, Jacqueline Bird. School Board Member, District 3, the Honorable Hazel Sellers. Regional Assistant Superintendent for High Schools, Tammy Dawson. Regional Assistant Superintendent for School Improvement, Tony Bellamy. Senior Director for Federal Programs and Grant Management, Dr. Maria Longa. Director for Exceptional Student Education, not present. Executive Principal for School Improvement, Patricia Barnes. Executive Principal for Polk Virtual School, Sherry Wells. Principal of Mulberry Middle School, Cynthia Cangelos. Former Principal of Mulberry High School and current Mayor of Mulberry, George Hatch. Vice Mayor of Mulberry, Colin Smith. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. The class of 2017, along with the administration, faculty, and staff, are pleased that you have joined us for this once-in-a-lifetime event. Your graduate probably reminded you that air horns and other artificial noisemakers, while may be appropriate for the hat-throwing ceremony, they are not appropriate for the graduation ceremony itself. So please do not embarrass your graduate by using these items before the appropriate time. We do, however, encourage you to cheer and applaud your favorite grad. In the past, we have found that artificial noisemakers used during the ceremony have often caused some parents to miss the moment that their child's name is being called, and that is why we are here. Also, we would like to remind you to please remain seated during the ceremony. A professional photographer will be below the stage to my right to take pictures of all graduates receiving their diplomas. Due to the fact that we are inside, we will conclude our ceremony with a recessional in which the graduates will file out to the hat-throwing ceremony location, the circle of flowers located on the south side of the building. Please allow faculty, graduates to recess, followed by family and friends. Mulberry High School, the school on the hill, is steeped in tradition. Please allow me to take a moment and share with you what that means. Last year, after graduation, I received this letter in the mail. It's addressed to Assistant Principal LL. I think that's me. It is brief. Allow me to read it to you. Greetings. I had the privilege to attend the graduation ceremony of the senior class June 3rd. My grandson was in that class. I am writing as I was deeply, deeply moved to see the flag salute, a prayer, national anthem played so well by the band. I was not aware that any public school system did those sacred things anymore. I was really excited and so very touched seeing those things done correctly. So thank you from the depth of my heart. Well worth the trip from Western New Jersey State to see that. God bless you. Keep up the good thing. Tonight, let us keep up the good thing, because a grandparent in New Jersey is sharing the memory this small school bestowed upon him 1 year ago. Yes, we take pride in conducting a formal graduation ceremony. Please help us maintain the dignity and integrity that this type of ceremony demands. We thank you for your presence and your cooperation. Graduates, as I say goodbye to you, I say this. Life is about creating memories. So let's create a memory now, just for the class of 2017. Close your eyes. Both eyes. Raise your right hand. Place it on your left shoulder. Raise your left hand. Place it on your right shoulder. Are you ready? Squeeze tight. That's a hug. From all of us to you. Carry it with you. And always remember the positive memories you make tonight, because somewhere in the audience, a grandparent will share the ripple effect of that memory. And that is what makes us Winners Are We, Mulberry. And now let us commence as we salute the winners of the class of 2017.
Good evening. I'm Michael Young, your principal of Mulberry High School. Tonight, seniors, you join a group that began in 1914. For over a century, Mulberry High School alumni have distinguished themselves in great ways, and you will also follow in their footsteps. You too will join the ranks of entrepreneurs, inventors, politicians, artists, musicians, teachers, administrators, teachers, lawyers, doctors, leaders, and heroes. Those are examples of the what you will become, those things that you will do, a job, a career, a role, a profession. Those things are important. But more importantly than what you will do is the who you have become. Our world is hungry for people of character. I've seen who you are. I've observed your compassion and concern for others. You, the students of the Mulberry High School class of 2017, model traits and qualities of character that make you unique. On Monday night, at our senior awards, 99 of you were recognized for your distinctive academic record. As in any awards program, human error does occur. Inadvertently, a senior award recipient was left out of the script. The student was invited to attend the program to receive an award, but his name was not called. That student received no applause, no recognition, no congratulations. At the end of the program, I was approached by the student, his mom, dad, and other family members. I've been a school principal long enough to recognize that they weren't happy. We talked, and I apologized for the mistake. This family was justified to be angry, to be disappointed, to express their frustration and disappointment, and to really let Mr. Young have a piece of their mind. But that's not what happened. The countenance of their face of the student and the mom changed, and the mom asked, "Well, can I get a picture of you and Giovanni together?" Giovanni Reyes, will you please stand? I would like to provide you with your Microsoft certificate. Please give him a hand. Giovanni and his family are an example of grace, of forgiveness, of class. That is a characteristic of the class of 2017. I think of Taylor Mundy, senior class treasurer. Taylor, would you stand? As a child suffering from a severe asthma attack and double pneumonia, wishing to be home with her family, Taylor spent a Christmas in the hospital. Taylor took that experience and changed it into her mission. This Christmas was Taylor's third year of collecting toys and gifts for sick children who would spend the holiday in the hospital. Her mom has said, despite her own health issues and struggles, Taylor does not let her problems keep her down. She's always an upbeat spirit, a love for life and people that is beyond amazing. Taylor, you're an example of the love and service to others that is a characteristic of the class of 2017. Give Taylor a hand. I think of all of you as a corporate body of the class of 2017 led the way for the Shield the Badges campaign during the fall. The objective of Shield the Badges was to provide Mulberry High alumni who served the Lakeland Police Department with special bulletproof vests to protect them from high-caliber ammunition in an active shooter situation. You cared for other families, for strangers, for the safety and security of fellow citizens, for someone else's dad, mom, son, or daughter. You took action. You were the change in the world. You were the good in the world. The original goal was to provide 5 vests for MHS alumni. However, that goal was far too small for Mulberry High. In an amazing spirit of giving and caring, the class of 2017 led the way in tripling the original goal and raised funds for 15 vests. That's just the Mulberry way. And your actions inspired Central Florida to give to the cause, which resulted in the school Twitter account blowing up. Your senior class provided over 9,000 hours of community service. The Boys and Girls Club of Mulberry, Migrant Education, the SPCA, Kiwanis Club events, Lakeland Regional Health, and various houses of worship. Each of you is an example of the determination and generosity to others that is characteristic of the class of 2017. Remember who you are. Tonight, I encourage you as you begin a new journey in your life to continue to be people of character, people of kindness, people of charity. You are to fight the good fight. Find the race that is destined ahead of you, and finish your race that you were created to run and win. As for me and the faculty and staff of Mulberry High School, we give you our blessing, and we ask for God's blessing on your future. Congratulations, class of 2017.
"Mom, I want this one," exclaimed my 5-year-old self. It was colorful, with an array of beautiful butterflies. I wore it through the store as we continued to shop, picking out paper, crayons, glue, and other fun stuff for school. Once I got home, I stuffed it with all my goods. I was so excited to wear it. I put it on and danced around the house for what seemed like hours. I even were at the kitchen table all through dinner. Finally that evening, my mother said, "It is time to take it off." I hung it over the kitchen chair for easy retrieval in the morning. I did not sleep much that night. Excitement, anticipation kept me up most of the night. The alarm rang. I jumped up in total panic. I hurried to get ready and eat breakfast. Grabbing it, I headed out the door to school, wearing it. My first backpack. Do you remember your first backpack? Was it bigger than you? We wore it with pride, back and forth to school each and every day. After all, it was the #1 item on the school supply list. In elementary school, the backpack served as a messenger bag. Daily, we brought home news from our teachers in school. We brought home our agendas for our parents to sign. And like good little soldiers, we dutifully marched back to school the next day with our assignments and papers in tow. We did this routine for 6 years. Then, we arrived at middle school, where our backpacks become a fashion statement. Girls could be seen with patterns, animal prints, and bright colors on their bags. Boys usually chose black or a more simplistic look. Not only did the outside of our backpacks change, but also the content became slightly more sophisticated. We left behind crayons and glue. Those #2 wooden pencils became mechanical. We began using pens and bright, colorful folders which housed our work for each subject. Workbooks were introduced to our backpacks, along with our agendas, that made the load a little heavier. In middle school, our excitement for our backpacks began to decrease. Instead of hanging it on the kitchen chair for easy retrieval, we began to misplace them or even forget them. And then one day, we found ourselves on the threshold of high school. We may have purchased new backpacks, but they were not our focus. How we look was the focus. No more uniforms, new clothes, new shoes, new headphones that we were not supposed to have. Yes, we wanted to look good. Don't get me wrong, backpacks were still needed. Most likely, we displayed the JanSport brand on our bags. Though not quite full yet, that was about to change. 7 classes, 7 folders, binders, notebooks, paper, pens, pencils, workbooks, textbooks. For those academic-minded students, more textbooks, perhaps an iPad, laptop, something heavy. Forbidden food, we get hungry. For the athletes, sweaty clothes, stinky shoes, trophies you should take home and show mom. For those students who could not quite get with the routine, Your backpack may have been lighter, with only crumbled papers and a pencil stub. Backpacks were no longer the #1 supply list, school supply item. Instead, they were just an item we took for granted. They became old, stained, ripped, just another responsibility to contain. In other words, they became just a bag to hold our stuff. It didn't really matter what they looked like, they just had to be functional. They were full of our responsibilities, our deadlines, our college applications, military acceptances. Tonight, we trade in or trade up. Going off to college, we might trade up to a computer bag. Some of us will be businessmen and women and desire a fancy briefcase or attaché. Those going into the military may use a duffel bag to carry their wares. Maybe we're starting a family. A diaper bag would be the necessity. Going into the workforce, we might need the following: carpenters and construction workers, a toolbox or belt. Doctors, their much-needed medical bags. Flight attendants, their luggage. Artists need their art toolboxes. Musicians have their instrument cases. Athletes need their sport duffel bag. My point, regardless of our future plans, we will all have bags, backpacks, luggage, tool belts, specially designed cases, something that serves as a shield or a protector of the important items of our professions, and to represent our new lives. Even tonight, we have traded in our backpacks for a black, protective cover, a shield. It is not colorful with butterflies. It does not have print and pattern. It is not a JanSport. It is not ripped and worn. It is, however, a carrier of a most prized, coveted possession, our diploma. It comes in a black, protective sleeve. They all look the same, but what we each choose to do with it will obviously not be the same. 13 years ago, we wore our new backpacks with pride. Tonight, we carry our diplomas with that same pride and anticipation of our futures. We thank our parents and our teachers for their contributions to that future. I will not wear my diploma on my back, and my mom will not have to tell me to take it off, but I will carry it in my heart and know that I accomplished a milestone. Class of 2017, I, Hecmary Velez Sosa, your salutatorian, wish you well as you prepare your new bag for life. Protect it, take care of it, and carry it with pride.
Eyes focused, rhythmic movement, eyes shaking from exhaustion, music blasting in my face, feeling the pulse of the beat in my chest. I am the Salutatorian, the drum major of the Mulberry High School Panther Band. And tonight, I serve as your Valedictorian. And I ask that you open your minds to this journey of music, where we visit our past and look to our future. We have reached the coda, the end, if you will. The Italian explanation for coda literally means tail. We have reached the tail end of our primary and secondary education. 13 years, 13 of following the beat, the tempo, the outline, the procedures, the rules. Listening, complying, learning what it makes to be a leader, learning how to conduct ourselves. Kindergarten, everything was prearranged for us. A pattern, a routine, a time to learn, a time to play, a time to eat, a time to nap. A nap was a caesura, or a pause to our learning beat. I'm sure our teachers welcomed the caesura. After kindergarten, naps were a thing of the past. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, preparing for the FCAT was the new beat, the new daily tempo. Quizzes, tests, and more directions. Even music class got complicated. We had rules to follow. Do you guys remember playing the recorder? Playing hot cross buns. A perfect rendition would merit strings attached to your recorder, like different colored karate belts. Middle school. Poco a poco, acelerando. Or, little by little, to speed up. Though we were still told how to dress, shirts tucked in, we still had procedures, designated area to be during the first arrival in the mornings, and rules to follow, phones hidden deep in our backpacks. The melody began to change as we were given our very first responsibilities, picking electives, finding our interests, choosing different levels of academics. Thinking we were most mature, it was time to segue. In music, segue is a direction to the performer. It means to continue to the next section without a pause. It was time for us to segue, or to transition into high school. We found ourselves standing on the school's front steps. The campus appeared huge. We felt lost. We began to look for our beat, our pulse, our place to belong. So many new things. Rules and procedures, yes, of course. But more freedoms. We could wear clothes that fit our unique personalities. There was no designated seats during lunch. We could sit with our friends. We could even use our phones at lunch. But shh, don't tell anybody. By the time we're seniors, it's BYOD, or bring your own device. We can choose our own classes that give us a glimpse into our future. Our tempos began to develop. We joined clubs, sporting teams, music, art, business, culinary, ROTC, service groups, and leadership organizations. We were encouraged and given the freedom to follow our destinies. The conductor's baton was handed to each of us. Marching through our high school years, we strived to find our cadence, our own personal step. Not everything was consonants, or you non-musicians would consider it perfect harmony. We also had dissonance, or clashing chords. We had drama to overcome, and some of us, personal trials. In music, dissonance and tension resolve to create consonance. Likewise, personal trials were resolved, yet making us stronger and giving us the fortitude to continue our chosen path. Our individual beats, the music score, the musical composition, or the theme was for us to achieve, to be successful. We became the leaders of teams, leaders of boards, leaders of clubs. We are presidents, captains, commanders, mentors, and all-stars. We led the cheers and the waves at the pep rally and showed the underclassmen how you really make some noise. In our senior year, we made the rhythm of the school. Each of us, as we depart, will hear a different beat. Some will seek higher education. Others will protect our country, our freedom, our way of life. And some will go and join the workforce to keep our country functioning. We were no longer directed by the conductor, or, as we call them, teachers. Although we thank them for their service, and we thank our parents for guiding us this far. However, tonight, we become the conductors of our lives, conductors of our dreams, conductors of our desires. As we walk across this stage, we welcome the crescendo, the build-up or the rise, to the highlight, to the climax. Once the diploma is in our hands, it will become our opportunity and our responsibility to compose and to conduct. To compose a song of our dreams and conduct the song of our lives. What will your musical score or arrangement sound like? Class of 2017, as your valedictorian, I wish you every blessing as you go forth and write your own symphony.
Mrs. Byrd, I'm proud to present to you the Mulberry High School class of 2017. Each student here assembled has completed all requirements prescribed by the Polk County School Board and the state of Florida and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma or certificate of completion.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the Polk County School Board, I'll pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements, graduates of the Polk County school system, and confer upon each of you all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Lucero Salutatorian. Hec Marie Nahat Velez Sosa. Dominique Jonathan Shu. Haley Brianna Nicole Ostwald. Macy Leanne O'Neill. Justine Aaliyah Staten. Paulina Natalie Amezcua. Diana Pajir Joel. Summer Lynn Clark. Luis David Baltazar. Connor Patrick Davis. Shakira Nicole Zertucci. Jeremy Luke Hensley. Paola Jasmine Amezcua. Tyler Andrew Thompson. Noel Francis Leon. Sierra Nicole Brockman. Michael Anthony Springer. Destiny Blake Walker. Maribeth Crispin. Jesus Marquez. Juan Francisco Mendoza. Junilam Figueroa Cintron. Sandra Arroyo Aguirre. McKinley Lene Kane. Leah Rose Goodwin. Shalexia Shantavia Sanders. DeMarcus Anthony Williams. Tevin Ray Tucker. Reagan Alyssa Erickson. Taylor Udelilin Mundy. Douglas Allen Schrock.
Yesenia Martinez. Kendall Logan Wiggs. Lamar Javier Rodriguez. Caleb Agostos Cockrum. Morgan Kaylee Louise Hitchcock. Jacob Patrick Smith. Tavian Deshaun Williams. Emily Azuara. Darlene Alonso. Cody Daniel Arthur. Juan Rodrigo Martínez Vargas. Vanessa Reséndez. Dasheila Lena Ash Pace. Michelle Christina Kemp. Odalis Lenise Ramos Pérez. Joseph Raymond Hagan Jr. Aiden David Brown. Robert Christopher Martin II. Selena Guadalupe Montes. Keith Thompson Pate. Jaden Brianne Hathaway. Cheyenne Lee Douglas. Karashay Nicole Rhodes. Kelsey Brianna Varias. Daniel Alejandro Toribio. Jesús Macedonio. Houston Cody Parker. Audrey Desiree Crotz. James Fabián Hernández. Patricia Nicole Acevedo de Jesús. Brianna Alexis Hare. Daniel Luke Beetle.
Luz Maria Santiago Lopez. Myra Hernandez Lopez. Michael Sean Davis Jr. Lauren Kelly Shepard. Braden Mitchell Standen. Travis Michael Rutherford Hudnall. Maria Catalina Balderas. Robert Joe Down. Maribel Guillen. Maribel Perez. Nairobi Moesha Mitchell. Daisy Giovanna Fuentes. Kanaya Nicole Williams. Raina Devin Schottler. Jonathan Ross Agnew. Benjamin Elijah Alper. Juan Vitolage Alves Maderos. Savannah Ashlyn Arrington. Deja Lynn Areola. Kayla Nicole Baker. Jesse James Barker Jr. Noah Daniel Barnes. Davon Lamar Barr. Daniel Batres. Cornelius George Battle Jr. Brianna Alexis Beck. Megan Nicole Beck. Rebecca Lynn Bryson. Brian Nair Butler Taveras. Efren Jose Canales Martinez. Esmeralda Castillo.
Rodolfo Castro Jr. Ronald Philip Clark. Hunter Mitchell Colding. Caitlin Marie Cole. Marcos Contreras. Vladimir Cornelio. Armetha Ann Jane Courtney. Jasmine Leanne Courtney. Samantha Leslie Cowart. Tony Rene Cuevas Jr. Brandon Thomas Cundiff. Ronald Eugene Cunningham III. Louis Peter Cup. Sean Michael Davis. Tracy Renee Davis. Isaí de Jesús Rosendo. Joshua Matthew Delanis. Liliana Diaz. Clayton Allen Donaldson. Justin Ray Dowdy. Austin Fitzgerald Dye. Alondra Feliciano Quintana. Henry Lee Orville Fellows. Amanda Althea Ferguson. Mayra Lizeth Flores. Juan Miguel Franco. Esther Areli Fuentes. Noelia Grisel Fuentes. Oscar Gandarilla Santana. Kagan Kwamari Gant. Matthew Dylan Gardner. Brayton James Gilder.
Alexis Ann Godwin. Kalasia Monique Goldwire. Shures Marlene Shane Gooley. Daniela de la Caridad Gulin Suarez. Delicen Gutierrez. Brian Gutierrez Espinosa. Zulaire Rayvon Hampton. Noah Joseph Hansen. Stephen Hernandez. Alan Wayne Hunt II. Cherokee Destiny Hurt. Alexander Juarez Sanchez. Ashley Elizabeth Lane. Shantae Dennis Lane. Kirkland Evan Lato. Garrett Grafton Leopold. Mariana Raquel Leo Toredo. Jada Kyra Lockhart. Pablo Lopez. Raymond Jeremiah Lopez. Dorothy Rayona Love. Samuel Kyle Maloney. Louis Anthony Marshall. Larissa Nicole May. Kurt Perry McDonald. Austin Hunter Mills. Jacqueline Montelongo. Monica Marie Montez.
Jonathan Daniel Moore. Austin Brock Morgan. Julissa Judith Morin. Callista Shiree Moldis. Laisha Shanae Pettis. Jeffrey Allen Place. Ronald Edward Pollard. Angelo Joseph Potter. Joshua Michael Price. Giovanni Ramon Reyes. Devian Malik Richards. Damian Alfonso Rios. Jared Lawrence Robinson. Coral Rosales. Aileen Rosales. December Gian Rude. Roxy Shane Ruri. Yanira Ruiz Tirado. Jonah Howard Elliott. Ashley Yvette Salcedo. Benjamin Alexander Samuel. Lisette Christine Sanchez. Francisco Santamaria Jr. Miguel Ángel Santiago. Emily Danielle Simmons. Jalen Rose Sloan. Marcus Cody Smith. Justin Ryan Summerlot. Taylor Ray Spencer. Brianna Elizabeth Spiegelmeyer.
Antoine Deshawn Stansel. Krista Marie Stanton. Destiny Hope Stevens. Kayla Faith Stevens. Janice Kenricia Nicole Taylor. Logan Richard Thompson. Miranda Lee Tillman. Garrett David Tolsman. Tyler Joseph Torres. Rosa Ailani Trejo. Patricia Marie Tucker. Alicia Marie Tootin. Victor Hugo Velasco. Giovanna Vicente Rojas. Alyssa Rose West. Shakoya Jonay Williams. Emmanuel Zapata Avila. Dalton William Zorn.
Graduates, please stand. Graduates. Graduates, class of 2017, the ritual of turning the tassel signifies that you are a graduate. As a class, place your right hand on your tassel, and at this time, turn it to the left of your mortarboard. I now pronounce you Mulberry High School graduates, and more importantly, you are now Mulberry High School alumni. Would everyone please rise for the alma mater, which will include the teacher's recessional.